break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, the handmade blade, the child's balloon, eclipses both the sun and moon. To understand, you know too soon, there is no sense in trying. Pointed threats they bluff with scorn, suicide remarks are torn from the fool's gold mouthpiece. The hollow horn plays wasted words, proves to warn that he not busy being born is busy dying. Temptation flies out the door, you follow, find yourself at war. Watch waterfalls of pity roar, you feel to moan, but unlike before, you discover that you'd just be one more person crying. So don't fear if you hear a foreign sound to your ear. It's alright, Mom, I'm only sighing. Some want victory, some downfall. Private reasons, great or small, can be seen in the eyes of those that call to make all that should be killed to crawl. Hello and a very warm welcome to another How to Play the Dylan Way tutorial. This time we're going to look at a classic track from Bringing It All Back Home. It's alright, Ma, I'm only bleeding. Now Dylan sang this in the key of E using D chords. And he had the capo on the 2nd fret. It's in drop D tuning, which means he dropped the 6th string, the bass string, to match it up to the 4th string. So let's get on with that. Okay, so when we strum a D chord, we get a great ringing sound with a great D bass. Now some people have said that he also dropped the 1st string to D, making it double drop D tuning, which isn't the case actually. He didn't do that, he just dropped the 6th string, the bass string. Okay, let's start by looking at the chords that you need in order to play this song. Now it's based around chords as if playing in D. So you'll need a standard D chord, okay, a G chord. Now you can't play a conventional G chord with the 2nd finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, because we've now got this string tuned down a tone. So all you need to do is just leave that finger out of the equation and just hold down a normal G chord like so. 1st finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 4th finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. Okay? And that's a G chord in drop D tuning. You'll also need an A chord, a standard A chord. Okay? But because it's in drop D tuning, you should also bring your thumb over the top, fret that 6th string in the 2nd fret to get that bass. Okay? And a key chord now is a D minor 7, which is actually, if you think about it, the top end of an F chord, because you put your 1st finger across 2 strings, strings 1 and 2 in the 1st fret, and then your 2nd finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and strum strings 1, 2, 3 and 4 from the 4th string downwards. Okay, now that chord is then held and slid up to the 3rd fret. Which is the top end of a G chord, of course. Okay, the final two chords that we need are a C suspended second, or C sus2, and a B flat 6. And those chords occur in a classic Dylan rundown from D to that C sus2. And all you do is, given a standard D major chord, lift off your second finger from the first string and plant it down on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And that's a C sus2, or C suspended second. The chord following that is actually G, that G chord that I've just shown you, where you switch to your first finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, still keeping note your 3rd and 4th fingers planted on strings 1 and 2 in the 3rd fret, and then move that finger, first finger, down 1 fret here, 5th string, 1st fret, and that's a B flat 6. Okay, let me just run through the chords again. A D major, but for the most part avoiding hitting that first string. A G, an A, the key chord, the D minor 7, and that same shape moved up to the 3rd fret, 3rd and 4th frets, to play the top end of a G chord. And then from a D major chord, bring your second finger down to the 5th string, 3rd fret, then to a G chord, first finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, and then finally B flat 6, bringing that first finger from the 2nd fret to the 1st fret on that 5th string. And those are the chords you need for the song. You need to be familiar with all those chords and be able to switch between them with no effort at all, really, because it's quite a quick paced song is this, and you need to get the chords right, you need to get them spot on, along with the lyrics, of course, which is another issue altogether. Okay, right, well, let's take a look at the rhythm and timing of the song now. This is in 4/4 time, which means we need 4 beats to each bar, and what I want to do is just take the D chord first of all and do 4 down strokes, counting 1, 2, 3, 4 in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice that I'm not even playing that first string. I've got the second finger actually lifted off because we don't need to play that first string at all. So what you mustn't do is get that sound, that first string, because that makes it clearly a D major chord, and we don't want a D major chord. We want basically a D modal chord in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm strumming strings 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. I might even be missing the second one out at this point, but no matter. As long as you don't strum the first one, you're fine. Now what I'm going to do is just take my second finger, leave my other 2 fingers in place, lift my second finger off and put it 5th string, 3rd fret, like this. Okay, so from a D chord to a C sus2 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to drop down to a G chord by lifting the second finger off and putting the first finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Okay, so I'll just go from a D to a C sus to a G chord in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to D. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next, I'm going to go one further to the B flat 6. So we're going to go from a D chord, C sus 2, G chord, and then drop that first finger from the 2nd fret to the 1st fret on that 5th string, again in 4/4 time, strumming downwards 4 beats to each bar, starting with a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, B flat, 2, 3, 4 again, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, B flat, 2, 3, 4, back to D. Okay, now it's essential that we maintain the 4/4 timing pattern and be able to switch from a D to a C to a G to a B flat. Now we also need to be able to go from a D to a G, but just make sure that you can switch easily between these chords in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay folks, well that's it for this first video. I've covered all the bases that we're going to need in order to play this song as Bob Dylan played it. Drop D tuning to start with, of course. Then the basic chords as if we're playing in the key of D. And basic rhythm and timing with a basic strum pattern in 4/4 timing. But in the second video we'll get on and speed things up a little bit and look at how Dylan actually strummed this song. A bit quicker of course, and a bit more dynamic than what we've been looking at so far, but hey, that's for the second video. I hope this first video is especially useful to beginner guitarists amongst you, but also of use obviously to others who want to play this song well and authentically. Okay, so catch you later, all the best for now, cheers, ta-da.